Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. This is a urgent market update. Obviously, we had the Middle East conflict breakout, so we're going to update the latest on the crypto market and the Bitcoin charts there as well. We're going to talk a little bit on stocks also, but before we do all that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people, and of course does help support the channel, as does your wonderful comments that you take the time to write. I take the time to read them and to respond. And of course, if you're new to the welcome, and smash that subscribe button and you'll get my daily updates. Let's jump straight into it because we have a lot to cover today. And as you can see, I was wearing my red, and the red, that's not a good signal whenever I wear red. Usually there's more downside, but we'll see what happens today. So I like what Alex Kruger shared here, just going back to the 2024 timeline, that on April 12th, 2024, the first dip as rumors spread. Then we saw a little bit more dip as there was a bit of an attack, as we saw yesterday. And that's what happened. You know, I gave the warning on the 11th of June, I gave the warning, and then on 12th it happened, and then, you know, of June, and then of course this took about a week to play out, and you can see a little bit of a timeline of what happened. So, you know, history doesn't always repeat, but often rhymes. We'll see what happens here and how far this escalates. Hopefully this will play out very quickly and with peaceful resolutions here there. So that's what we're looking for with that. So I thought that was very interesting. And I've said before, you know, that the June low historically for Bitcoin has on average come in on the 13th, which is today, over all Junes, every June, bear and bull market. But in the last 5 years, it's been around the 20th, the 21st, and just in halving, post-halving years, which we're in, it's the 20th, 21st. So that would kind of stay in line. This takes about a week to play out. We could see some more downside. So I do think, look, if this gets resolved today or in the next day over the weekend, then I think we're going to move up from here, and the June low might have already been in. However, if this takes a week to play out, which is what I'm leaning towards, then I think we're going to see some more downside. So let's see what we can see. And first and foremost, we had the CME gap, and the CME gap was filled. And I did warn you about that. That was sitting between 104,700 and 106,500. And that gap got completely filled, as you can see. And as you can see also, if you've got the Tribal Trade Signals indicator, that would have got you out. That would have got you out there at about 108. And there is a little bit of a buy signal there for recovery around about 103,000, and that's already popped up to 104,800. Now, this is a paid indicator. You get access to it by joining the Tribal Trades Discord. There's a link below in the description. You just need to click the More button. That will pop out, and there is a link there where you can sign up for that to get access to the Tribal Trades Discord. We also had the Tribal Trades trend line, one line to rule them all, and it bounced exactly off it. It did help. The 50-day moving average was sitting exactly where the Tribal Trades trend line was, and that was a beautiful recovery so far, but everybody is waiting to see what is going to happen next there. And I want to outline a couple of really crucial levels for you here. And the first level that I want to show you is where we found, just on this little bump up, we found some resistance at about 105,200. Let's actually go to the, there we are there, 105,000, around 105,200. There's a Fibonacci level there. And as we reversed off the 50-day moving average, which is sitting at around 103,000. So we found support at around 103,000 and resistance at a Fibonacci level at about 105,200. That's the range that we are trading between at the moment. Now, we do have this wick here, And as you know, these wicks usually get filled up. Okay, they usually get filled up. This wick down here hasn't been filled up yet. That's down at 100K. At the moment, if this conflict continues, I do expect us to have some more downside to 100K. Of course, with just a very much a news-driven cycle, one tweet, and it could just rule it all and push it to the upside, and the conflict is over, and we would mark that as a quite possible low for June. But I don't think that, I'm not leaning towards that at the moment. So mark those levels, 103,000 there, and the 105,200 to the upside. Let's look at something else very, very important. We've got to get back above the 9 EMA. This is the line in the sand, 106,600. This is what we must get above. If we don't get above it, look what happened there as we went below it just for a moment. Big dump to the downside, and then we recovered, nice V-shaped recovery, and then it popped back above. But historically, and I have shown this before, when we have gone under the 9 EMA and the 9 EMA crosses below the 20 EMA, it's generally not been a good sign. So let's have a look at the last time that this happened was, of course, up here. This was up here on the 3rd of February, and look what happened when we closed below it. We come up, we reject, and then we capitulated, okay? So we already had one fake out. We had one fake out already here where we had that capitulation. We held the line on the 50 EMA on the daily and the 50-day moving average. We have a tribal trades trend line here. This is what we come into. So I drew this trend line here that we've had from the top on the 23rd of May, and then we broke above that. We retested, pushed off. We do have that sell signal. There you go. Again, with the tribal trades sell signal on the daily time frame, that would have really helped you get out of the market before this capitulation happened against. It's like selling. There are insiders. They know this tribal trades signals also helps you get out with these insiders in the market, because a lot of people are going, why would I get out here? You know, why would I sell? Well, look what happened. Somebody knew, somebody was selling. These indicators pick up on it so well. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. We don't want to see Bitcoin stay below 106,600. That's the key level there. Now, obviously, if we just continue to move to the downside, then it's almost baked in that this 9 is going to go below, and we could see some more downside there. And next levels is down there at 98,000, and then we've got 95 and 92. So 98, 97, 95, 92. And we come back to those levels that I gave that we thought we might come down and break down here and didn't. And so that's what we would look to see. Now, on the weekly time frame, we haven't gotten the red dot yet, but I didn't wait for the red dot. As I've updated on this channel, the yellow triangle was enough for me. Oftentimes the yellow triangle, red dot comes after, and that can be an early warning signal to get you out for the actual red dot gets you. And the red dot on the daily got us out there beautifully as well for Bitcoin. Let's look at the total 2, which is the total altcoin market here, and that's taken an absolute hammering. Again, that was a signal to get out of altcoins on the daily with the tribal trades indicator there. You can see that happened, and right now we're in a downtrend. We found some support on the 200 EMA on the daily, but we could come all the way back to 1.1 trillion if we lose this level here. Right now, I'm not buying any altcoins because there's no reversal. I'm trading altcoins, shorting them, longing them with leverage in and out on the 15-minute time frame, on the hour time frame, but I'm not adding anything at the moment there. I actually updated in the Discord that I sold positions again after getting back in, making some profit, and then getting back out again for total 2. And you also see USDT dominance. Again, it's almost, you could trade the inverse of this. Whenever there is a red dot, the signal says to sell for USDT. That's a signal to buy altcoins. And then this would be a signal to sell altcoins as everybody's selling their altcoins and Bitcoins back into USDT. Rinse and repeat there. And if Bitcoin dominance is just setting higher highs there, as you can see, did come down and make a lower low, but now we've shot up and made a higher high. And so interesting, this is extremely choppy, which means it's a good trading environment to get in and out of coins, but not to hold anything for the long term. And I have advocated against that and have shared why in previous videos. I won't go back into that again there. So what's the bias currently, of course, and I did share some great updates in the Tribal Trades Discord. And this is what I love about this community. We are going to be doing another leveraged live session. I may do one today. We're going to do something on Saturday as well for all the new folks that have joined in, and do a Q&A and to do some live trading today and tomorrow, as well as we go through the different charts and see what's available and show some real life trading examples. Those are always the best way to learn, to short and to long, by actually doing it live with the community there. So you can look to join me today and tomorrow if you get signed up today. Of course, we are closing off the Discord this month. It will be shut off for a period of time, and then we'll go to a wait list. So if you were thinking of joining, getting access to this Tribal Trades Indicator and all these other amazing channels, trading signals, we've got our Life Changing Gains trading course. This is my A to Z trading course to help you fast track your success in trading. We do a new lesson every single week there that gets added. We're already up to week 7, so it's not too late to jump in. You can catch up on the other weeks that are there. However, I'm closing it off, so this will be your last month to jump in. It is a exclusive closed trading community. I do open it periodically for people to come in. Once we go to a wait list, you can still get access after June. You would just have to wait for somebody not to renew the subscription, drop out, and then it would go to the next person on the wait list. So if you were thinking of joining up, gaining access to our community here, wonderful community, you can do so. You can see I love these wins here. Shorting, I gave that level there. Sui, very patient, and in fact could have held on a bit longer, but a win is a win. No one ever lost money taking profits. Surely there, Maddox short, Nikola Tesla crushing it on the shorts, getting a great example for people not to be afraid to make money on the way down, stacking up the trades today. You can see how much he made making shorts. I love sharing that with the community and showing how easy it is to make money on the way down if you learn how to do it properly. Gaddis there, overnight bonus, $300. They're 182% gainer, shorting it, making money. You don't have to be helpless. And just watch there as the market goes down, you can profit and make money on the way down. And of course, I will be sharing a stocks update as well. That will come on Sunday, but I have updated the Discord community frequently during this drop in the stock market. However, there are some stocks that were to buy. And look at these ones that I gave, these defense-related plays I gave yesterday, 458, now 492. That's LMT. RTX, I gave it at 142, now 148. NOC, I gave it yesterday at 489, now 516. GD, I gave it at 277, now 290. LHX, I gave it at 245. Now 263. You could have gotten in on these plays there. These were the plays that I gave yesterday. I've got new plays in there as well. Got my trading signals channel. You can see Bitcoin printed that red dot on the daily, stopped out overnight of positions there, got out in profit. And then you see Ondo, Tau, Sui, Solana, all flipping bearish, all giving signals to get out. That was yesterday morning. And yesterday, you'd gotten out of those positions. If you were stuck in them, you could have saved yourself. This is like pre-warning signals to get out. And it also gives you pre-warning of when to get in as well. And these are the spot the dot signals. There you are, signaling off Bitcoin. We had that red dot on the daily time frame. So lots of different plays, lots of different opportunities in the markets. If you can take them both short and long, you can make money to the downside, you can make money to the upside. This is where you can learn. This is where I teach leverage trading, how to make money short, how to make money long, how to make money on the stock market as well. And I will have my Stocks on Sunday show. On Sunday, I'll give a full update on how it went today. Lots of trades to be taken before the market opens here in the stocks, and I'm sharing those trades live with the Discord community. Even today, I pushed out about another 6 stocks plays you can get on today if you join the Discord today. Well, that's all I have time for, of course, as always, until the next episode or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.